Hello, how you doing? Hello, hello, hello. So, hello, guys. Hello, so hello, guys. Can you hear me? All right, hello guys, hello everyone. Um, Thank you for joining. this is going to like come off like often. We're going to like have this often, at least like twice every week. Uh, I know that there is a lot of things like going on around the should I learn DaVinci Resolve or should I learn Premiere Pro or how do I like transition from Premiere Pro to DaVinci Resolve. For me, for myself, I will not like leave any one of them like behind. I will just say just use what you are like very comfortable with. So for me personally, I've been using DaVinci Resolve for like over a year and a half now. So and I feel like it's something that will benefit a lot of people. And I believe that anybody starting editing today, starting their journey as a video editor, should actually start with DaVinci Resolve. I know there's a lot of arguments there about what is the good and what is not the good. But I believe that in the future, in the nearest future, it's already happening. I'm just saying that in 2, 3 years time, there will be major requests on DaVinci Resolve video editors, and anyone who has not transitioned, they have to like go through the transitioning at that time. So um, before anything else, we jump right into like what's the whole DaVinci Resolve like has to offer. So I've also like curated some videos for us to like work with today and all. So I hope you can hear me clearly. If you can't hear me clearly, so if you can't hear me clearly, volume. Can you hear me clearly? Volume. Yeah, I guess we have to like screen tonight. So um this is DaVinci Resolve, and this is like what will pop up to you when you are first starting. So this is going to be this is what is called like the project manager. So this is where you manage all your project files. Or like Premiere Pro where you have to like deal with saving your project files. Uh, they're also very good that way, but I prefer the way DaVinci Resolve like help you keep your stuff. Uh, something something happened today that the hard drive is not with me here, but I have the like project file on my local database already. So I have to like export the timeline for the person who is with the hard drive again, and then I hope you understand what I'm saying. So I have to like export the timeline, and they could like connect video files with the video files with what is with the project file with the timeline that I sent to them. So let's dive right into this thing. So in your manager, you will see something like new projects, new folder. So this new folder like actually like help you to like organize your project files. I can create a new folder just in case. Probably I have a project where um, maybe I want to like organize them on monthly basis. I want to say, okay, these are the projects I worked on this month. I want to put them in this folder. I can see I have like 3 folders here. Those are like special ones that I don't want to like tamper with. I just want them to be in like folders. So, but for new projects, we are just going to like click on like new projects. So the new project name pops up, and then the new project then pops up, and then we're like you have to like name your project. Today I'll say uh DaVinci Resolve I'll say DaVinci Resolve tutorial, and then I hit create. So now you open up this for you. DaVinci Resolve actually has like when you if you are conversant with Apple, Mac, you know that there is a dock down here, all of those things. So, and I think this is what DaVinci Resolve is trying to emulate. So you have where you like organize your media, you have like a cut page. If you have used Final Cut before, you understand what this cut page is doing. Um, you have where you edit. This is the edit tab, and then you have where you do like your motion graphics. This is like the After Effects side of DaVinci Resolve. We'll get into this later in the future. And then this is where you do like your colors. And this is where you do your colors in DaVinci Resolve. And then this is where you like mix and master, add effects on your audio. And this is where you like deliver whatever you have edited. This like he acts like media encoder in Premiere Pro. So let's go back to our media pool. You can actually like you can go into these files and like select whatever you want on this and then import, or you go to file, import, you can import media, which is like control high and all of those things. But me, I always go like the easy route for myself. So I have these files already, and I'm just going to like drag them inside here. So it probably will pop up if you need to like manage your frame rate and all of those things. But I don't need to manage that for now. I'll just say don't change. I have this video clip that I downloaded online already. So I would have probably used some of the clips that I have, but they are really like high quality, high quality. I don't want to like anything to like be dragging and dragging while we're going through the tutorial. So I can like select every of this clip and then right click and say create bin. So create bin in DaVinci Resolve means that you are creating like a new folder. It means you're creating a new folder, and then once I select that, so this is the master, and then this is the bin. I can like double click on the bin and then name it. It's always good to like organize your stuff, basically. So you can like press, um, you can like type footage on that, and then you can go back to master, right click anywhere, and press like a new bin and call this music. And call this music. So so once you open up the music, you can go back to for people that use Windows. Control is as same as command, basically. So I'll just drag in the music that I'm about to use. I just drag that in, and that is all for now for the media page. You can continue to like keep organizing your stuff. If you have more things, if you have sound effects, all of those things, you can like pop them in, and then you keep organizing and organizing and organizing. So for so we are going to like skip the cut page because you probably will not be needing it. But most people find it confident. Most people find it easy to use, but I'm not a fan of it. So I just go right into where the real deal is. So your own DaVinci Resolve might not pop up like this. it might come in as just like one view, then you probably find it here and change it to like dual VR mode. So you might have something like this. So you might have something like this. So don't be scared. Don't be scared when you have something like this. So once you like select media pool, your media pool pops up. Once you select effects, you can see like it turns from gray, it turns to white. So your effects like pops up. Your effects panel, just more or less like the effects panels in Premiere Pro, it pops up. The edit index, I don't think you will probably be needing this. Sound library, this is you if you have DaVinci Resolve subscription on this, you don't even need a subscription to download this free sound library. So the sound library, you have your sound effects and everything, all of those things. So I've not had time to like download that because I think it's about 100 gig or so. For you, it might not be up to that. But for what I would want to like select, I will be getting up to like 100. So we go back to our media pool. The easiest way to create a new timeline, it's it's sequence in Premiere Pro, but here in this our new nation, it is timeline. We call it timeline instead of a sequence. So I can decide to like just drag this clip inside here. It already created a timeline for me. So the another thing I do, I just go back to my master here and create a new bin and just type timelines. So for noobs, I'll just say all sequences. I'll just say all sequences. So then I go to my footage and just drag this over there. So that once I add another, I can like select another clip and say create new timeline using selected clip, and I see timeline two. I can just like drag it inside. So I have my timeline one, timeline two. So just to keep everything organized, so you're not going up and down and everything. So this at this point where we are. So there's something I had to struggle with when I was starting to use this software. So that was your timeline view options. So these timeline view options can either like increase your video height, reduce it. If there was an audio there, can can also increase or reduce the audio height. And then this part is going to like help you stack your timeline on top and your timeline title on top of your timeline basically. So and that is what um, I have to like struggle with coming from Premiere Pro. So now I can like select, double click on my timeline wire and I find them and I can keep like creating timeline. So on this I can also like add a timeline on there where I can basically like play with footages. So something like this is actually very key and important for talking head footages. So basically, you are just you are just cutting and like cutting maybe the person said something very important and you can bring it down here. I can also select clip color and add a very nice clip color on it. Just like just pick parts of where you think like is important for you. It's also good in highlight editing, so you can just like keep dragging and dragging. So this is just like an example of the importance of like having like a dual. This thing also is in Premiere Pro, So you can also find in Premiere Pro, you can arrange your timeline the way you like. You that's just like another major difference between Premiere Pro and DaVinci Resolve. It's not like easy for you to like customize what your workspace is going to look like here in DaVinci Resolve. Um, Premiere Pro gives you that flexibility to like adjust all of those things. But and I find it very helpful because I can actually like bounce on any I can bounce on anybody's DaVinci Resolve's workspace and I just continue working because it's not something you can just drag timeline around, drag your effect controls around. You will meet it where it's supposed to be, basically. So I'll just like close this stack timeline and now I like delete everything that is here. I will go back to timeline one. Timeline one. Um, Come back. So you can just drag your this this thing with your source monitor. So source monitor also is comes like a preview. It means that it helps you like preview what you want to like drag into your timeline. Is This is also available in Premiere Pro. So I can just move so I can move my playhead. So this box, this thingy box that I'm moving up and down, it's called like the playhead. So I can move my playhead somewhere around here. And if I should press I, so I help me like um, select the beginning part that I want to take. And if I should press O, I and O. So O is like the ending part and all of those things. So I can just like drag this into my timeline and there I have my audio. I can also extend it. So one thing amazing about DaVinci Resolve is that you can like easily blend um, you can easily blend audio together in case I have like two audios beside each other. I can fade in. This is a way to fade in and this is a way to fade in and like fade out. We have this feature available in the latest Premiere Pro, which we don't have before. I guess people demanded for it because the mission resolve had it from the very first beginning. So they just added that one to it, and I can do so many things with how I want my music to fade. If I really want to like make it like a hard cut, then I'll leave it like this. And if I want to like make it just, you know, make it make the song not really fade by going this way. The lower it is at this end means that the lower the volume of the music. So it's like a flow, more or less like a flow. So if I should drag it up, then it's more louder. It's more louder at this point, and then at this ending point, then it stops. Yeah, becoming loud, basically. So I'm going to leave it this way. So I can I just so I so there's one quick tip I want to like tell you about like um music. There's one tip I want to like tell you about like music. So um you just study your music lead. Sometimes you just need like 30 seconds. You just need like 15 seconds. But you just have to like go to like where you know that this music is like the tone is like is dying down. Like more or less like the music is like closing down. That's when you like cut and then you fade into that part. Then it just looks like that is the end of the music, basically. So if you listen, if you Um, so and same thing applies to when you're like starting the music. So um same thing applies to when you are starting the music. So you just look where like the song is like coming. So for this now, you can check the waveform. You can check the waveform here. You can see that at this point the song is dying down, and I actually pick from where uh from when the song like is about to the music is about to like start again. Flip it from where the song is like about to like start again. So that's just it for me. And then if I like have sound effects and all of those things, I can like play with them already. But for this footage, we're not playing with sound effects, we're just like editing straight. So um I'll go back to my footage. The best way to edit, the best way to edit. But sometimes because of time, we can't do that. All of those things. So I was watching this guy that edited Mad Max. So I was watching a documentary about him, and he says that he used like the first 2 weeks after receiving all the footage. He used like the first 2 weeks to like watch all the footages from like beginning to the end. But this one now, these footages are like small. It's just better for you to like watch them like from beginning to the end and just see like what is going on here. So you already know that this like a slow motion video. These videos are already in slow mo already. So you can just watch everything from beginning to the end. Because of time, we probably will not be able to like watch everything, but it is important to like watch all your even if it's 700. So the more time you spend in watching your clips from beginning to the end, the easier your edit is going to be. So we can like scroll and like watch the second. What we are doing is what I'm actually doing is I'm just double clicking. I can change my shots, just double clicking, double clicking. So I was just seeing the shots, all of those things. So one of the benefits of editing is that you are able to like maneuver your shots the way you want them. But the important thing is that you have a story. You have a story to tell all of those things. You are not just like dropping your video files in the timeline or because you want to like make a cut, all of those things. So it's just better for you to like watch your and you can see this die here. This die can like help you make it more bigger and you can make it like more smaller. So if you have like a lot of files to work with, then it's better for you to like make it smaller or amplify it this way. And there are these buttons that like give you more details concerning your video. You can see that this video is 4K ultra HD 25 frames per second, and you can make it icon, and you can make it list, and you can search for your files. If you have a particular file that you can like choose maybe is a file name or a real name or a clip name or a starting a particular starting time code or a particular ending time code, or you want to like search with duration, or you want to like search with your in or out. So and that's that. We go back to our icon. Go back to our icon, and then so you can like use your mouse to like play over the clip and just know like, oh, this is what's happening in this shot, this is what is happening in this shot, this is what is happening in this shot. So this girl this girl was sitting down here with them, and then now she's handling the camera. So was playing with the phone. So for me, for for me, I'll probably like start with like the second clip where, so like I said before, just like I and O. So I'll select and then I and O, I for in, O for out, and then this video does not have an audio. Let me quickly look for a video that has an audio. So let me just drop that one right in here. So if I should like double click on, it's like one of the like recent project um, that I worked on. So, I was not the editor. I was just like the guy that followed the footage. So there are times that taking things seriously, like taking DaVinci Resolve seriously, can actually like earn you a living without having to like leave the comfort of your home. I only got the IRS file of this particular video, like fully exported IRS. So that's what I got, and I broke it down to the timeline, and I like collaborated it, all of those things. In the future, we'll be getting so in the future, we'll like be getting into um, how to like collaborate commercials, how to collaborate documentary film, all of those things. So I'm just trying to like trying to show you like the difference. So if I hover my mouse around here, you see that this clip, this video that I just brought in now has an audio. I can like drag just the audio in into my my audio panel. So there is a difference between your video panel and there's a difference between your audio panel also. So you have like your audio panel and your video panel. It's not like this is not like CapCut where everything is like joined together, where you have to like separate them later. So if I should bring in this video, if I hover on it, we can see that this is a video that has no audio. This video does not have an audio. If I should go back to this video, see this video is a video that has an audio. I can either choose to just drag the video, to just bring the video in, or just bring in the audio. Then I can decide to like bring in both the audio and bring it together, and then it's linked already. So I'll like drop um a quick tip on this. So if I decide that I want to like unlink the um two clip, I want the audio to be like separated from the video. I want to be able to like move the video without moving the audio. I can actually like remove the major on it, and just right click and pressing link clips, and the same way I can still like link them together. But now now they can move together. I can unlink it, and then now they can move it together. So this is what we call what I'm moving up and down now, left to right now. What I'm moving left to right now is called the play air. So for people who are like very new to editing, so the play head is like the eyes of God. I see me, I imagine it as the eyes of God from heaven. So whatever it looks from the top, uh, whatever it looks from the top, then so it sees them like in order. So if I have this file stacked on each other, I think because we I don't do the reason why I'm doing this because I don't just want them to be like same thing. So you get so so if I If I should disable this track, if I should disable this track, then I'll be able to like see the one that is underneath. If I should disable this one, I'll be able to like see the one that is underneath. If I should disable this one, I'll see the one that is like underneath. If I should disable this one, I'll see the one that is like underneath. So that's the way it is. There, it's just like the eyes of God here, and it's like looking down. So everything, everything about God too is like there is hierarchy, and there is who is supposed to be, and there is what is not supposed to be. There's there's elder, there's somebody that is 80-year old, 90-year old, all of those things. So I don't know if that's similar to what we are doing here. So and that's that. So we'll just select everything and then like delete them. So we'll go back to what we are here to do. I think we'll start with the person like um, making the call. Like I said, I and Paul. So let's just play. So I don't want my footage, my clip, this particular clip to be very long because it's already a slow mo clip. So I don't want it to be like very too long. So I can just drag that one in. So it's always nice. So what I'm doing now is I'm just zooming in on my timeline. On the timeline we have tracks and we have clips. So before, so let me just put it this way. Let me just put it this way. After timeline, you have tracks. After your tracks, you have clips. And after your clips, you have adjustment layers, or this motion effects, graphics, all of those things. So that's just the uh, that's just the basic explanation of what the editing tab is. So from your media pool, you create a timeline. From your timeline, inside your timeline, you have to deal with all these tracks. You have to deal with all these tracks, and both the audio track and also the video track. So it's way easier in DaVinci Resolve to like, in case you have like stacked files together. It's very easy to like you know name your file. I can say this is white girl. I can also change this. I can change this. So I can change this and say black girl. So this is track one. Track one. Inside every track you can have as many as possible clips. So if I if I should delete this and somewhere around here I take my blade, this is the blade tool, and I cut. So once I take my blade, I there is a rule of law in editing, and the rule of law is that this is your best friend. So selection tool, the selection tool is available in Photoshop, Illustrator, in After Effects, in basically any editing software it labs to use. You will like get it there. So always go back to your selection tool. Okay, let me just show you what will happen for people who are just like starting. So for people who are just starting, so it might be like very very confusing for you that you come to your blade edit and then you cut and then you want to like move something again. It's like cutting and keep cutting and keep cutting. So you have to like come back to your selection tool before you do anything else. So I'll just like Control Z. I'll like Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. So anytime you cut, go back to your selection tool. So in case you want to do anything. So this is a track, this is a clip, this is another clip. If I should um, hold Alt, if I should hold Alt and drag, it means I can duplicate the clip. I can hold Alt and drag. It means I can duplicate the clip. I can hold Alt and like Alt or Options key. It means that I can like duplicate the clip. So another thing you can do your movements in your timeline. If you want to like change this stuff, these clips. If you want to move them into another track, I can say Alt and Pop. So you can take Alt or Options and Pop and up, and you can like move them Alt and Options key down. I don't know why this thing is not popping. So I want to know what's happening. So, and that's that. We return to our timeline. So one of the best thing you can do in your edit is you can leave a little bit of space. So not that it's compulsory, but it gives you this kind of and like I said, this might not be in other editing software. The fading parts. So when you like leave the beginning part of your video um, very empty. So another trick I use is that because you know anything can happen that your clips are shifting and then it's especially a video that needs to be synced with an audio. So what I do is I just come to my effects and I just bring in an adjustment layer and I just like cut the adjustment layer there, like go back to um, selection tool and delete it and just bring it here. So nothing is going to show up at that point. So I can also um, shift it forward, just add my adjustment layer. So I feel like the fade is not like good enough. I can fade from somewhere around here. And you can see like how smooth that is. So I can still extend it. I just want it to like match the music. So one thing you want to do is that you can also like add markers to just listen to the music. I want to like select the music now. The music is already selected. If you can see this red line, it's the same color as this play egg. So you can see the red line. So it means that it's selected. What I want to do is I want to take notes of where the beat is like really jamming. If you're conversant with what metronome is, so metronome just like count your beats 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. So we're just going to like do something like that. So and then we keep marking. So this is a marker tool. So it is M. You can press M, but you can like press it from here in case you forgot the shortcut or something. So you can like press it from here. If I should select marker, you can see there's a marker here already. So for I'll be using M. So if I should play, like zoom the timeline and you can see like the beauty. You can see the beauty of like what the uh whole DaVinci Resolve is like going to like look like. So so what I just did was just I was just like um using the snare parts, the bar. It sound like bar. I was just like so I would like cut my beats, my footage in that particular beat. So it makes your video much more like interesting to look at. So if you don't do that, you probably will not know like how much cuts you can actually make your video. So for new people, you can just like avoid having like long long too a shot that's like staying too long. So it don't like make your video interesting. So you have to like use your clips. You have to like use it in a way that it's fast paced. Everything is moving fast these days. So you don't want somebody, the retention time is like very short. So anybody like scrolling on Instagram, yeah, you're on Instagram or like Snapchat, like you need TikTok, you really need something very fast to eat. So you have to like give them something to eat, basically. So because we will be using like the same clip, I want to like introduce you to like the inspector from here. So I'll be introducing you to the inspector here. So now we can see like in the shots, the one we started with, the focus of the camera were on this like these two ladies, and now the focus is on like this other lady. So I can just like um so I can just like um, select from that place. Like I said, I and O. You use I to select, and then you use O um, to like end whatever you want to pick. I love this part, and then I'm going to like bring it in. So so and this way I'm cutting my clip, guys. This way I'm cutting it. It's not going to like get any longer than that. So you can see if this thing looks like still the same frame. So what we can do is that we jump in right into the inspector. So you can see this guy was not selected before. It was gray, and now it's now white, and it's now bright. So what I can do if I select this clip, I can zoom it in. I can zoom it in, and I can also like use use my position to like bring it down. You can do a lot of things here. You can like rotate, you can do all those things, but you can also reset. This is like the reset button. You can keyframe, but we will not be doing keyframe. You can do all this blah 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 stuff. I've never had a reason to use them. Um, you can also like flip your footage if you want. You can also like flip it horizontally if you want. So um, this one is like a really great tool. So we'll be getting into that one later in this video before we end this video. So um, another one that is interesting, the most interesting, and this is the only reason why probably will not be using any editing software in the future is just because of this like animated dynamic zoom that you have um, in DaVinci Resolve free of charge. It comes with the free version and it comes with the paid version. So, so what it just does is just add just like that little camera movements, and you can decide to say I want it to like easy ease in and like ease out. It's going to like create like soft, it's like create that soft effect. So you can see this black bar. So I think this was shot on the cinema. on a cinema uh, camera. So most cinema camera comes in into your 1920 by 80, that little bit of crop, and most likely 4K. I've experienced this with Sony FX6. I've experienced it with Area Alexa footage, and I've experienced it with I think Panasonic Eva One. So most of them just come in this way, and then you just have to like scale it a bit to like cover up the little line that you're seeing. So by example, so from here I just want to like introduce you to titles. Titles will not be, we are not doing anything too much. We're not doing anything too much. We're just waiting like a basic test. Basic test. I will look for like a font that I wish I want to use, and then I can just type for something that can come to my head. I don't know why Veronica came. I'm not in love with any Veronica, so I can change the font there. I can change it to what I like, and I can also hold alt or option key and drag up. So this is going to like duplicate the text for me. So I can change looking for a particular font. It's funny I don't remember the name. Okay, so made by Tommy. Um, I can just type girls guide. So just it's just random, yeah. Just random. So another thing that is very good about DaVinci Resolve is that you can either have it all caps, select, and you can make it all lowercase. That's like small letters. You can make it like small caps. That's like smaller size caps, and you can make it title caps. So instead of like the way you do it in other software that delete you delete one maybe the G at the beginning, and then you now like turn on your caps lock. Turn on your caps lock to you turn on your caps lock to now like type the G. So this one just give you like the best way to just do it easily. So another thing I can do is to just like bring it down, yes guide, something like that, and I can like make it really like small, and I can track it just like take it to like expand. So the line spacing. So if I have if I have something like this, if I should bring it down, I can like bring it line spacing. I can extend it and I can bring it close, but we're not going to be having that. So this one will be having, and then I can go with medium or gold or black. I think this is nice. So I think this is nice. Come back to Veronica. Let's add something. Bring this down. I want to like see it more. So I can make Veronica come in first. So if I should move the text forward in time, so I can have like so what I just did was just like fading them at the beginning, so it's going to like come in like a little bit like animated. So I think I should bring in Veronica this first thing at the so and you can see I actually like faded out on the beat. So another funny thing is that you can go to your settings, after it you have your settings and go and add like dynamic zoom, and you can also do the same for the girls guide, and it's going to like very smoothly. So I can go back and like swap it. I want the animation to like come from inside and come outside. So I can also swap the animation. So I feel like our the beginning part of this is like settled. The beginning part is like settled. So I can now bring in this particular file. So I'll go to my play tool. So if you are just starting, it's going to be like if you are coming from Premiere Pro, it's going to be weird for you to like be using A and B when it was like a so it's going to be weird to be like using A and B. So your B is going to like be like delayed, and then your selection mode is going to be like A. So what I did for myself was like to go to keyboard customization, and so if I should press C, it says blade edit mode. If I should press V, say normal edit mode. So the normal edit mode. So in Premiere Pro, it's selection to is V, and your cut is C. So that is what like I just do, and I changed it to my own taste. So because of time, we'll not be going to we'll be doing a live stream on how you can like do that part. So so you can see this marker. I should have like cut down on this marker. I should have cut on this marker, but because of like the excitement on her face, the story is also important than the music. What the people is seeing is also important as the music. What your viewer is seeing is also like as important as the music. So it's just better to like cut at the next bit. I just like quickly go down in time and see. So I think there's an action here. I just bring it this one. another thing I want to do is like just check um, somewhere else. I think there's a bit of action there. So what I'll just do, I'll just stack these files on top of each other. So like I said, you can just bring in one and you can place another one on top another one. So what I'll be doing is I'll be using this crop tool here. So you can either crop your right or like crop your left. So what I'm doing is I'm cropping my left. Let me scale just to make it more different. So let me scale this. Let me scale this. So and I can move this back up. I can go ahead and like no, I don't think I want to be doing that. I can just reset it. So I can also like cut here and just return the so it's all about like telling stories and telling stories with what you uh with what you have, and then I think shots goes from there into like their playtime to like their playtime, all those things, and then so I can like select again I and O, select I and O, and then you know just bring it in here. So I'm doing like fast paced cuts now. Go forward in time, go forward in time, bring this in. You can either leave it there because you probably will need the one underneath later. So it's like we're like running out of clips already. So much clip. So I bet it to you. So I just want to like look for where the music is going to like where the music is going to like wrap up so that I just like bring it back the audio. So I think I'll be working with someone here. So I think I'll cut this here and then zoom in into these ones and just keep them there. And I think that this should come on in from here. So find the continuation. All of this is just about telling stories. So you zoom it in, move it, and then you can add the dynamic zoom on it to make it look like a different So I think this is just them vibing to the music. So then I'll just like bring these guys in here. What I want to do is I just want to like introduce you guys to the speed, how you can like change your speed. So calculating this thing now, I think the around I've not tried it, but I think this thing is like slow down to from like 60 fps. It's like slow down to like let's say 24. So let me try. Let me just try like add uh like 120 to this 100. Just, let me just make it like 220 and let's see. So I think I'll do 180. So I think 180 is like the normal speed of so there's a reason why I'm leaving it long as this So if you should do so I'll just like single this out, remove the inspector, bed, like drag this down, start from the beginning. like do control F, you are going to like have like your full screen basically. Control or command F takes you like full screen. So don't forget that in your life. So control or command F like just take you like full screen. Control F take you full screen and it take you like out of full screen. Control F take you like full screen and take you out of full screen. So basically you just have to like return everything back to where they are and the media pool, the effects. But I think we are done here. So another thing before we close this thing, another thing I also like introduce everybody to is we'll get into like in-depth and in-depth of this thing in our like future live streams because this live stream is going to like be consistent on all of those things. So because most people like don't really like get all the information that they need in like the short videos and all of those things. So that's why I'm like making it like as long and as intensive as possible. All we have just done today is just like the beginner level basically. So I just want like introduce us to like the once you go into your event, you see you can search whatever you want to search here, then find it. So in that search we find. So I just really like this adjustment key and then bring it over my play like this. So this is not like collaborating tutorial, just like how things work in the color tab, and then we just jump right into the color tab, all of those things. So I can turn on my gallery. So the gallery is basically nothing. So on my adjustment clip, I can just like reset whatever I want to do. So what I want to do is that I want to like imitate uh, I want to like imitate the probably because this is not a log file, so I want to imitate like a log file. So I just like bring this on my node. So in um in other softwares you are going to be dealing with like layers and layers, but here you are going to be dealing with what do they call it? You are going to be like dealing with nodes. You are going to be dealing with nodes. So in this node, I just added the color space transform from the effects. From the effects. So this is the effects settings and this is the library of effects. This is the library of effects where I look up the colors and then this is So what I'm going to just indicate is I'll just like indicate Ariloxy. I just want to believe that this was short of Ariloxy. So I will just check my waveform property, and another thing I want to do is I'm seeing that this black is like really blacking. So I just want to like pop like the black a bit, put it a bit. Or another thing, if I should double click there, it means I can like reset. So let me just this thing is not useful. Let me just cut it. So I can like just reduce like contrast also and everything. So that just it. And this is the way me I like collaborate files that are already like in Rec 709 already. So this is the way I like collaborate them. So I'm like giving out like a very strong secret for free. Wow. So I can now like color correct it the way I want. So I can add lots to it. Array lots in lots basically, and it's going to like respond to me. Uh, almost well. I feel like the black are blacking too much. So what I just do is that on another node, I'll be probably like putting in greens, and this is just like quite balanced. This is not a collaborating this thing. I'm just like going around it, and then with this I'll be bringing in more shadows. I can pop in my shadows from here, and on another node. So it's just better to just have all of these things in different nodes so that you are not like looking for. So I can just reduce my node tree and bring it here. So some people just like different preferences, just different preferences, right? So some people just have everything together in one node. So I find it more easier for me to look for what I'm looking for. So in the case I feel like I want to reduce the greens, I know where to go basically. So yeah, I can decide to add a color boost. So more or less like vibrance. So you get I can add a color boost, add a color boost, and I think I'll just pack it around there. I didn't do too much, just like added three stock of colors and what else, and then so to create another node you can right click and say add node. Basically you can add node, add serial. So once you are in another node you can do whatever you want to do. On this one I'll just say, let me just say I'll go in here and then add node, bring glow. So again bring up again gamma, saturation is, and I'll just go to like soft lights, bring it back down, use the gain a little bit, just like soften my image to just like creating like a vintage style kind of look. And then what else is there? What else is there? I can just add like film grain, film grain, use converting. So another thing you can do here is just like I want to like get the tables lines, bring down the highlights, then like pop the shadows a bit. Not too much. So you can see where we're coming from. Leave that. Then we'll just go back to like low and like blend it a bit. Blend it a bit. So like it's shiny, shiny. This has to do when you have this weight. So I'm just going because I saw this camera with them. Just going to like something, not really traditional, something that like looks really overseas. So yeah, so that go to where we are coming from and how well we are. So I can I can see that this is too big. Um, the highlights are just like adding to it, slowly, into it. So I can just reset that, make it more simpler. So another thing is to pop the colors individually. So I can decide to say, okay, let's go for this pink. Just like pop that up and make it stand out. I can also like go for blue and like really pop the blue and go for the yellow and really pop it. So I love, I think this purple here will really like pop it. So I think this thing is blue. Should be somewhere around here. Should be somewhere around here. So you can see just this blue, how much difference it makes. So that's just it, guys. It's nothing too much. This is not like extensive color grading stuff. And this is where we're going to like end the our live stream. And in the future, we hope to like get like a better like microphone and obviously this is the first one and I'm actually like happy for the turnout. So like nothing too much and I will be if you message me on WhatsApp or Instagram, you'll be able to like get the files and even like the DaVinci Resolve project file. So if you want to like work with it and all of those things. So this is not an extensive stuff. So thank you for the time and God bless you. If you have any questions, I'll be able to like answer them now before I like end the stream. So so next is just like just exporting this file, and I know that in a very short file it should like render very fast. So what's the name I'm going to give to it? So just going to give it to training videos, and we'll go into the desktop, and I think the OBS music. So and video one. So not seeing or not touching anything else. I'll just like render this stuff, and that's it. Now we can check our files.